Okay, here we are on day 6, 1 hour in. You can see right over here, I've picked up a groupie along the way. I picked up this girl back in Washington after a couple of days in the mountains, and now she's just following me everywhere. You can see that we're about, I don't know, 15 miles in.
It's the bandana that turns me on.
Oh yeah. Heat could be a factor today, so all covered up, trying to keep the sun off. They predict a high of about 90. First 15 miles today we're on a rails to trails paved bed. Really, really nice ride, nice and smooth. And we're going to cut south and head towards a mountain. So we'll check back with you later. Alright, well you can see we are on top of the hill, about to roll down into Kendrick. And they've got a pretty big warning sign up here that says, "Don't misbehave on your bicycle." Don't do it. I know you're thinking about it, 9%. But then there's that 25-mile-per-hour corner, and my personal favorite is that stop sign right at the bottom. Well, we're gonna make it work. You might notice that we are on the top of a mountain, and today I am on the 7, which is really a sweet ride. It just is not geared very well for climbing. We came up one pretty decent grade to get here, and now we get to go down it. Right after we get on the 3, we are turning and we're really heading up. It's about an 11-mile climb, maybe 2,500 feet. And I jotted down in some notes that the last 2 miles are steep. So we're gonna have to gut it out in a 39.25. 39.25 is what I've got for a granny gear on this machine. But weather is perfect. Perfect. There's very, very little wind. It's partly cloudy. And I bet you right now it's about 77 degrees, maybe. Could get a little warm today, but as soon as we head for the mountains, it's going to cool back off, I bet you. Lana got as far as this sign here this morning and said, "I don't want to go down that and turn around." So she is on her way back. She's going to get a quick century in today, then jump in the van and meet me at the campsite. So I'm going to keep cruising along. I want to get about 130 in today. So it's time to get back to it. Okay, we made it down that crazy descent, and it was just about equally as crazy coming right back up the other side of that canyon. We were only down in the valley for about a mile. Turned, came up County P1 Southwick Road, and the first 2 miles were a head wall. Very steep. And by about 2 miles in, we got a little flat spot, drink some water, rest up a little bit, and it's about 3 more miles to the top here. You can see we've got some potatoes in bloom over here, and right over there is the mountain pass that'll be coming up in a while, but I don't know if we can see it too well from here. Feeling pretty good today. I am going to take an Advil now, a little vitamin I after that climb. Those knees a chance to unwind a bit, and otherwise, weather's holding out perfect. Can't be more than 82 out here. It's just awesome. Should be able to make it to the campsite with enough time to drink a nice cold coldie tonight. Alright. We are heading down the big hill into that valley where Orofino sits, and then we'll be spending the next day or so going up that valley there to the Lolo Pass, and you can see some mountains, pretty big ones, way out there. Alright, it is now just about 6 hours in on day number 6. This is the Clearwater River, which is my navigational tool for the next 25-30 miles for today, whatever it takes. Been following the river since we dropped off of that hill. I think that was the last time I took pictures. I am not having a particularly pleasant go of it today. It's one of those days. Little neck pain, back, shoulders, kind of stiff, and cramping every once in a while in the neck. And I think the culprit is this highway, while marginally wide enough and not an obscene amount of traffic. The road is really rough on the shoulder, and it's been a really bumpy ride for the last little over an hour. But I'm gonna grit it out, stopping every 5 or 6 miles to stretch my neck out. That seems to help quite a bit for about 5 or 6 miles. Not moving particularly fast today, about 14 miles per hour again. So we'll crank on up to a campground and see if we can't hook up with Lana, and we'll get up again tomorrow and do it again. Well, the scenery through here is almost endless. The wide spots in the road are not. So this was one good place to pull off and have a look around. You really can't see the big mountains off in the horizon there. There's some trees in the way. That's what we'll be up to tomorrow. About an hour and a half ago, you may have heard me really complaining, hopefully it was complaining and not whining, about having a sore neck and all that stuff. That was an hour and a half ago. That was an hour and a half and 500 calories of Mountain Dew and 4 salt pills ago. And right now, I am buzzing up this river valley. It's been calm all day, but a tailwind picked up, pushed me along about 19 or 20. And it's really been an up and down day. Started off really great, was riding with my wife. Got to that crazy descent into Kendrick, where I stood there and looked at the warning sign for forever. And in fact, the 25 mile per hour curve really was a 25 mile per curve. There were actually several 25, maybe even better at 20 mile per hour curves. So kind of a downer. Stop sign right at the bottom. Well, that was also a 25 mile per hour stop sign, so that was kind of a bonus. And then right back up. Felt great for a while. Got a little warm when I got down off the hill again, maybe about 90 today. And I was hurting for a while. I think it was probably blood sugar, some salt. Got it all pulled back together here. It's just a beautiful evening. Gorgeous out here. Scenery's amazing. This Clearwater River is just inspiring. Seen people fly fishing as I drive along here. Must be some trout in there. But now it's only about 2 or 3 miles up to the campground, and Lana's in front of me now, so she's going to pick out a spot, and we'll call it a day.